Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play GTNH. So we are back, and I've been kind of busy doing a few things here. So I made a bunch of the silicon ingots here. We got them here. We're right now running more of the silicon and the gallium, but I had this with a program circuit 1, I believe it was in there. I think that's all it was, wasn't it? Or was there more? Yeah, just silicon dust and program circuit 1. And I made a bunch of the silicon ingots, and then I hammered them down to silicon plates. And I'm just making these again. I don't need them per se, but there was a quest for it. So I thought, oh crap, there's a lot of things here. So I thought I'd get that done. And then, of course, we throw it in here to get cut. And then there's another quest to do the cutting, I'm thinking. Does it need more than just cutting? I think so. Advanced cutting machine. What? You don't actually need an advanced cutting machine, but apparently for that quest, they want an advanced cutting machine. That's a bit of a jerkish move. Okay, we'll have to do that later. So, yeah, we got the silicon ingot done, so that's all good. Let's go ahead and collect that. Let's go ahead and collect the one here for the plates. And then we have these transistors. So you can do fine wire. Fine wire is just tin cable. Nothing new, nothing special in there. And you can throw the plates in there. So let's get we don't need a lot of them, to be honest, because I got some already, and I'll show you why. Oh, actually, you need more. Okay, apparently we'll just make some new fine wire. It's easier just to make more when you don't have what you thought you had there. Anyways, there's a quest actually to get these transistors, and I thought I'd just grab a couple anyways, because it was like, why not? Coins. That's what they're for. So there's one for the diodes here, so you can get 8 of them, which that seems like a really good deal. And even the transistors, not too bad, though I find the transistors obviously a little bit more easier than the diodes. And all they take is the green version of those, which we can make, by the way. LV to the green, and we can actually do the blue ones now if you wanted to. Blues are just MV level, so you take in the green to blue. So that's pretty cool. But let's put that stuff away. I guess we can collect this now, see what we got. Did I just get more diodes? Okay, that to me, that's like what you want. That's an awesome, like, thank you gift. So thank you. We'll take those. So yeah, I got quite a few of those diodes now. That's pretty cool, actually. So 40 of those, and I did have some of those. We just talked about them. Where did I put them, my friends? Here they go. 24. Was 24 exactly what we needed? I hope not, just because it looks too coincidental. I cheated them in. No, I would never do that. You guys know better than that. But you have to admit, it's... well, yeah, it is 24, actually. But you actually have to have the fine wire and everything else still, so... That's fine, because I want to actually make some. And there's 32 exactly. You see the magic I'm doing? Now you guys think I'm crazy. Polyethylene. Ooh, polyethylene? Really? Oh, I can't make it yet. Oh, man. I didn't know it was polyethylene. Really? Is it really only polyethylene only? Yeah, it is. It's molten polyethylene. Well, we had a quest, I think, that would give you some, and I was like, no thanks. And I still stand by that. I don't want to do it that way. But, interesting. So you could get 4, which is not a bad deal with that polyethylene cost to it. Or we can gamble it, which I'm going to go... 8 circuits. Okay, where were you before? And why are you giving me feathers? Like, of all things, feathers. But thanks for the LV circuits. That's a nice gift. Okay, so we have the monocrystalline silicon blah blah blah, which we've done this. We did this last episode. It was nice to have the electric blast furnace because literally we got it right away, which was awesome. So we'll just open that thing, and what did we get? Oh, look at this. We got energy conduits. Interesting. It's a bit on the probably not so worth side, I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe it has some worth value later on, but okay. And then oxygen. There was quests about oxygen, so you can later on water electrolyzing, blah blah blah. It talks about the different sources and stuff like that. We've already looked into that, but basically there was a quest here, so I thought, sure, let's get it done, right? So that's what I did. Did it literally give me a single bowl of... Oh no, 4 of them. Those are always the what do they call them? The booby prize. The booby prize that you never want. I went ahead and did the pump. Just electric pump here, so got that done. Same as the, LV stuff, right? You're kind of scaling it. And yeah, I think that's it for that. Did I get anything else done during this time? I think we're good, actually. Yeah, I think we're good. So, oh, I got huge steel. I guess that's a good one. Was that just now or no? I haven't even opened this one. Ugh. This one's always the crappy one. Okay, so we got that done. Awesome. So let's see what we have coming up here. So I wanted to get into some sort of gases here, you know, the chemicals and everything else. So there's the ethylene here, which I was kind of interesting. More advanced recipes need MV chemical reactors. So obviously, you know, more advanced recipes require MV chemical reactor, obviously. So that's your ethylene, which I'm guessing will get us into polyethylene. So I might look into that, to be fair. If you've made it to MV using steam, you're probably wondering how to survive going further. One option is to switch to light fuel discussed in LV, which we never did. Another option is to use benzene. Benzene is made from wood tar. There's a couple paths for that. Both start with logs from trees. One path is using coke oven or advanced coke ovens to make charcoal. Fluid extract wood tar from it. Cause LV fluid extractors for maximum EU efficiency. Then distill the wood tar to make benzene. This method produces less pollution, but will also provide less benzene. Okay. Oh, there's more to it. Okay. The second path is to use the cryo oven, blah, 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 and nitrogen gas, extract wood char, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Excess wood tar can also turn into toluene, a key ingredient explosives that you'll need later on to make rockets. If you use the charcoal byproduct recipe, you can get plethora. Get a plethora of useful byproducts as well, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't actually tell you much about the benzene, but I'm guessing there's like a benzene mix here, or is it just gas? Okay, there's the benzene there. So I guess this is just telling you one of the methods, so... Like I said, I was kind of like thinking maybe some of that stuff should be more based on me doing that off camera, because that stuff is going to get too confusing for the fuel. But it wouldn't hurt to play around with it. Like, you have this ethylene one. Why not play around with that a bit anyways? So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some material here. So I'm looking for there they are, the MV of that. And then might as well grab the motors out of here, and we'll grab you, and we'll grab you. And I'm sure we're missing some other stuff. Oh, you got your fancy new circuits you want to grab. We don't have a lot of them. We're going to have to probably make some more. And then you're going to need copper wires. There you go. Or the other kind, I guess. Do we have our glass yet? No. 2 pieces of glass, please. And I'm sure we're missing something still. Oh, no, we got it all. Okay, advanced chemical reactor. Okay. So we'll just place that down so, you know, it's there. But obviously, more advanced. Okay, so it doesn't actually tell us what we should be doing yet. Potion of invisibility. Cool. I don't mind potions. I would just throw them in here and then I'll never use them. But maybe one day. Okay, so no. What did we say about having torches out during videos, especially when I right-click and miss everything? So there's your advanced chemical reactor. So I'm interested in seeing how this is going to go. So, oh my. Molten, okay. I'm liking where this might be going. So ethylene. So you can make ethylene several different ways. Ethanol and sulfuric acid in a chemical reactor. Ethanol and chemical dehydrator. Distilling various gases, i.e. wood gas in a distillery. Cracking the naphtha fuels or a refinery gas with hydrogen or steam in a chemical reactor will work too. NEI or a game mechanics spreadsheet, blah, blah, blah. So you can do the I'm going to look this up for a second, see what I can find. Okay, so I think I have a plan. I tried using the help information. It was more confusing. I just went through NEI and did a whole scrolling through to the point where I was able to bookmark them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take raw oil. Ta-da! Hello, raw oil. And we're going to take it and we're going to process it. So I guess we're going to process it in a distillery here. And in distillery, you can, obviously convert it. So you can convert it to different versions, but we're going to do light fuel in the distillery. So perfect. Okay. That seems pretty simple, a little costly, but that's fine. And then the sulfuric light fuel that we get from that, we're going to take it and we're going to convert it into light fuel through the chemical reaction. And unfortunately, that gets a little bit more expensive because you're going to require hydrogen, which we're going to have to come up with hydrogen on the side as well. So maybe I should put hydrogen there just so I remember. You're going to also get hydrogen sulfide, some byproduct from that, but that's just life. You'll have to deal with it. And then, okay, so we got that. And then we go to light fuel, and light fuel is going to turn into the severely... so there's a severely cracked version here we're going to turn it into. So severely hydro cracked, right? No, steam cracked. Sorry, we're doing the steam version. Yes, that's easier. So we're going to use light fuel and steam cell, and we're going to do the lightly, but we're going to do the severely, there you go, steam version. And yeah, that'll work. So steam cell and light fuel, and then you'll get the severely steam cracked version of it. And then we're going to go ahead and take it, and then we're going to put it in the distillery. And I think I might have done something wrong. No, I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure. There you go. It was just the color is more blue. It's white there, but it's no, that is wrong. Actually, we did it wrong somehow. There we go. So we're going to turn that, sorry guys, I'm just flipping around here. So we're going to turn that severely steam cracked light fuel into ethylene. We're going to also get some byproduct of the carbon dust itself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that ethylene and we're going to put it into a chemical reactor. I'm pretty sure it was a chemical reactor. And actually, I think it was a chemical reactor. Yeah. There you go. And we're going to take compressed air. Actually, you can take oxygen or compressed air. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oxygen cell. Yeah, I guess compressed air works. Anyways, we'll just say, oxygen. There you go. Anyways, yes, we're going to take ethylene and oxygen, and we're going to create the molten polyethylene. And then there you go. We have polyethylene, which we can use or do our bidding with it. And of course, it's required for quite a few recipes in the assembler, as you can see. So it's going to be a very, very important resource. So can we have a nap now? So yeah, let's see if I can get the basics going here. So I think the most basic thing is getting oil, and to get oil, we need to go ahead and bring that all the way here. And unfortunately, we don't have a way to get oil here right now. We could use the pump, of course. Here we have a basic pump. There is a better pump here too you can get, because if you look at the pumps, they have different degrees. So we have the basic one, but this one's a 41 by 41. And as far as I know, this one will not get an entire oil thing, where this one should, I believe. And so that's kind of an important part of it. Of course, it will require more power because of that. So there is a downside to it, obviously. But the good side is we should be able to grab those resources a little bit easier with that. Now, we could use the crappy one still and go through that. So the key here is we have oil here, bring it all the way over here. I could just go ahead and deal with something like what do you call it? Just do with buckets and containers and stuff like that and run back and forth, which is probably not a bad idea at first, I should say. Just first, not all the time. But obviously that'll become pretty annoying and pretty messy as time goes on, and that's why you want to deal with the pump directly, I think, than anything. So I guess that's up to you how you want to do that. Obviously, I think it's probably best to do that. The downside is obviously I'm going to need a lot of electric pumps, which oddly enough, I have what we need there. And then you're going to need more, of course, the good Cicuit. Now, there was other circuits too, but I think we're kind of a bit behind being able to do those ones yet. There's also the circuit assembler we can do now. So you can use molten tin. I'm hoping they don't have anything special there. So it's just molten tin, really. Okay. And then you do have the upgraded, so you have these ones, which I think require some other, molten polyethylene. Okay, so that is better. But this is cheaper overall because if you go back here and go to the circuit assembler here, well, that's to make that version, sorry. Let's go back to here. So if you go to the circuit assembler here, so if you just use the regular stuff, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So you don't have to fill in all the components. So we're missing 1 plus the rubber for that, which is awesome. And what else are we missing here? Let's go back here. Yeah, so we're doing that. And then we have 2 of those still. Oh, we don't have the piece of steel there as well. So that would be your 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that's actually a pretty nice savings there. And you just need a bit of tin, so it will cost you some materials there. But it does bring down the cost just a wee bit, especially with the red alloy. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do. Now, is there a better version? Now, we should probably look into that, right? Is there a better version of this, of things that we can make? So we can do this one right now. Oh, so there is not a cheaper, like, get 2 circuits or anything like that. It doesn't look like it. So that changes that up a bit. Then you also have, what else do we have here? So you have this one, obviously. You can make this in the circuit assembler as well. I wonder if this has any kind of discounts. Ah, so it's just 1 instead of the 3 circuits. So even without any other changes, it's actually worthwhile doing it. Yeah, and that's just tin at that point, right? So yeah. So you are actually saving on that. These ones are kind of more, yeah, this is the polyethylene. So you'll get more out of it with the polyethylene, obviously, but yeah, that's a big deal. So circuit assembler is where it is at. Circuit assembler. Maybe we should look into that then. There was a reason we never did this before. Oh, it was because it costs an MV circuit. Okay, that's not a big deal, to be fair, because that's kind of acceptable right now for us. So is this the good circuit board? Or yeah, I think so. So like, which one am I supposed to use? Okay, and you get your diodes. I guess I got them on me. Let's just check what we have now. And then yeah, you gotta get your steel casings here. Okay, oh, wrong steel casings. Here you go. And then, was that copper or the other kind? I think it could do both, but maybe it can only do copper. I don't know. Ew, can you really only do copper? Apparently you can only do copper. Worst part is, I think I got rid of all the copper one. Well, it might have not had enough of the rubber to coat them, but I think we did get rid of a bunch of them. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, I got some copper in here, so we'll just grab these ones. Yeah, I made some more copper cables because we were using them quite often anyways, but the jerks. Okay, so let's go ahead and make another circuit here. I don't want to make any more of those because they're expensive as hell, but if I can go ahead and make this new basic circuit assembly machine, I think that alone will be good. I don't know why I stored these guys in here, but they are in there. Oh, you don't want the satellite one, apparently, just the one. Okay. And then we need a couple conveyors. This is a pretty expensive recipe, but worth it, obviously. And then tin cables, a couple of those. At this point, I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. Let's see what we're looking at here. LV machine casing. Oh, man, there's so many machine stuff in here, but which one is... Ah, here it is. The one that has the stacks of it. Awesome. And do you think that's it? Oh, we need a robotic arm. Oh, no, we have no robotic arms left, apparently. They are very expensive recipe, so, I mean, I can understand why I don't have any, but they're still a pain in the ass to make, so... 1, 2, 3. And then, what else are we going to need here? Got that. 2 steel and a piston. Yes, we have a piston. And then 2 steel. Whew, expensive. Okay, we got you done. And then we have you done, hopefully, now. Yep, okay. Now, we might have to... Hopefully, it won't tell me to make this again. Oh, no, there was a quest for that. I didn't hunt for it. I didn't want to, I need it, obviously. I didn't want to look for it. And look at this. It's actually in the LV age. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Okay. I guess I can open this silly thing up. Who wants an LV... Well, okay, that's not bad. It was definitely not too bad. I mean... I don't care much about these guys as much now, especially look, I have 4 stacks in there, but you know what? Better than being spat on, I guess. But you kind of you think about like the bulk, the amount I've made now of those, and it's just like, oh, okay. 8 of them is just candy at that point. But hey, at least it was not a wasteful, I guess, item. So does it talk about the circuit assembler a bit there? Where was it? Okay, here it is. Advanced circuits require an LV assembler machine. Ones could also be much efficient with this machine. You want to? Okay. Yeah, because we've seen the recipes on it. It's like, you know you want to make it? And it's like, yeah, you know I definitely want to make it. So let's just throw it here, shall we? I mean, this is LV. You know, that's LV cable, so it's all good. I still get a little frightened every time, you know, I look at that stuff. But there we go. So now we should be able to make the circuits a little bit more efficiently. And that's always a nice thing, to be fair. So we got the chemical reactor. Okay, so yeah, we wasted obviously a bunch of good circuits on that. What about the process here? So we're going to need to go through, like we said, all this processing. So you got your distillery, I guess distillery, yeah, because you got the distillery tower, but that'll be later on. We're going to need to probably make quite a few of these, I'm guessing. And I know we have like 1, maybe we have 2 distilleries. Wish that feature of the searching worked, but never worked for me ever. So that's your distillery here now. So that's the one I probably would take anyways. But so we have what, 1 distillery? And just looking at that icon, do we have any other distilleries? No. Okay, so we have 1 distillery. These ones throw me off, right? But yeah, okay, so we have 1 distillery. And we're going to need to make at least 1 more. And then, yeah, so we got the sulfuric. So I think that was in a distillery. So you got 2 distilleries. Well, we'll count them up and then go from there. So you got 2 distilleries. And then you got a chemical reactor. So let's do that on the list. Chemical reactor. And you might want to keep an eye. I think we've been good so far, but obviously you want to keep an eye on LV, you know, things like that. So yeah, so this one is, sorry, so yeah, we're converting you into, yeah, so distillery, and then this one was going to be a chemical reactor, and then your cracked one here was going to be another distillery, I think, yeah. So 3 distillery, so 3D1 reactor. Okay, and that was the ethylene, and then the the molten polyethylene was going to be chemical reactor again. So we got 3 distilleries, 2 reactors. Now, don't forget, some of this had its own little thing, unfortunately, too. So sulfuric one was fine, I think, right? So it was fine. Light fuel, though, changed, I think. Did it give us a byproduct? No, I don't think it had a byproduct then. So it could have a byproduct, though. But no, I don't think you have to worry about it. So, yeah, you're going to go sulfuric light fuel. Oh, I might have screwed up on here. This might be a chemical reactor for this one. So this is to make light fuel, right? Yeah, light fuel, and it had to be from sulfuric. There is no sulfuric, right? So you have to do chemical reactor. Okay, so this is when you do have the byproduct. So for the byproduct of that, then it'd be a chemical reactor. So I'm pretty sure we're at 3 chemical reactors, 2 distilleries. I might just make 3 of each anyways. And then you're going to have to deal with the hydrogen cell, unfortunately, for this one. So hydrogen cell is made through centrifuge with byproducts. We don't want that. Electrolyzer, we don't want byproducts, so to be fair. Electrolyzed water is probably the way to go. Oxygen and hydrogen. That's a pretty expensive one, but I think that might be the way to go with that one, actually. Yeah, so empty cell. You can do water directly. Okay, you know what? Water. Empty cell. I probably do. Okay. Oh, yeah. So hydrogen cell. Yeah, actually, because you needed a hydrogen cell anyways for the recipe. So, yeah, that's the one I would do. So the electrolyzer. So you're going to need one electrolyzer then. Whew. Okay, so that was for the ethylene part of it, right? Sorry. No, that was for the light fuel. Yeah, light fuel. And then this one, it was just going to be chemical reactor, I guess. Light fuel into severely. Yeah. That's easy. With steam though. So, but you can pipe in the steam. Well, one has to be cell, one can't. So that's the only downside. I guess if you do the large reactors, then it's easier. But because then you can pipe in 2 of them. But for the lower levels, you're gonna have to deal with lots of item pipes, things like that. So that'll be fine. So I won't count the steam thing. That'll be easy to do. Okay, and then the ethylene part itself, which was going to be done in a distillery. That's why a circuit. You'll have a byproduct that doesn't matter. And then the molten ethylene, you're going to end up doing it with oxygen or air or something. So that wasn't a big deal anyways. Yeah, because it's the same thing at this point, right? Oh. So definitely oxygen cell, you get more out of it. So, yeah. Actually, so that would be 1,000, right? Actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the math would be on that. So was it 7,000 divided by 144? Or, oh, no, I did the wrong math there. Yeah, you have this 1,500. Sorry, 1,500 divided by 144, maybe? That's like, what, 10, 7? So ignoring oxygen, just assume it's like forever, instantly easy to get. So you got 1,000 ethylene, right? So, and then you'll get 1,500 versus the 144 here. So basically, this goes in almost 10 times more for a bit more of that. So, but of course, it requires a lot more ethylene as well. But yeah, so it's, yeah, no, that's definitely a better deal. Yeah, because even 1,000 on that, yeah, that's a better deal, it seems. So you might want to do it in bulk for more. I'm pretty sure my math is right there. So that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, you'll want to do it the highest number for the best bang for your money. And then yeah, that's your molten. So out of all that, we'll also be getting light fuel, which then the light fuel itself can then be used as fuel. So that is a win-win situation on that. So I like that. Okay, so what about that miner? Or pump, sorry, advanced pump. So we were looking in the advanced pump. And, like, I mean, we have everything except the circuits, unfortunately. We have some circuits here. So we could go ahead and do this. Maybe we should have the right stuff. So let's put this here. And, oh, we don't have any more good circuit boards, do we? Chemical reactor. Yeah, we don't have this stuff. Oh, no, we're not dealing with that. So we're going to have to make more of that. Okay. Well, to be fair, we're kind of on that spot where it's like, screw it, you know what? I will work on this, but I think we're at that point where it's like, okay, that'll be, me doing that off camera because there's just too many things missing here ingredient-wise now. I'd have to go through all this pain again. It wasn't that bad, but funny enough, I don't actually have a lot of gold. What the heck? Oh, that's a copper wire, looks like, on the... Oh, because it's on the end there. It's like, what the heck is that? Wire cutters. Where's my... Oh, actually, we have okay amount of gold here. Let's see if I have some of those. I was making them originally, but I don't know if I stopped or if I had more around here or what. Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? We have lots here. That's not so bad. I just didn't want to be like, you know what? Like, you know, we're going to have to spend like 10 hours doing this again. So you got that version anyways. There you go. And then you got your circuits here. Okay. And then you got your diodes, which we can throw in, I guess, there. And then you're going to want some copper cables, I'm guessing, at one point. There you go. I mean, we probably have too many of something in there, but that's about right. Oh, and then yeah. So board, circuits, that, and that. Yeah, we have everything except the tin. So molten tin, there it is. That, right? Okay. Here, I was like, oh, I just don't want to do it. Can I go to bed kind of thing? It's like, you know what? You actually had everything ready, so. And then I can make my other circuits a little cheaper, too, with this method, so. I'm definitely going to go and, like, splurge on that a bit. It's like, make hundreds and hundreds of them. Maybe I'll end up doing, like, 4 stacks. I don't know if I'll go that crazy, but if I were to go a little crazy, if I made, like, say, 4 stacks of these circuits, I could keep a stack, take the... Oh, actually, I would only need to make 3 stacks if these only require 2, right? Yeah, so I can make 3 stacks, take 2 of them, make a stack of that. We'll see. But there we go. So let's see what we're going to do with this, my friends. Sorry, we were doing the pump, right? Where did the pump go? Yeah, advanced pump here. Large steel tubes, please. There you go. Okay, that works. Now, I'm going to let you in a little secret here. First of all, if we do fuel, which I recommend us doing fuel for this, we should probably just do this all by hand at first. Grab a few buckets to get this started. And then we can make a gas generator, turn this on, let this go down the well, blah, blah, blah. And then basically we have everything we need started there. The only reason I suggest that way is mostly for the fact is this would be painful to fuel up without any kind of basic fuel to begin with. You might get freebie fuel out of here, but I bet you even those are locked up till you've unlocked the fuel yourself. It should be, really, but actually you got the creosote. Creosote can burn, I think. I don't need that creosote also, obviously. I just meant like I can burn creosote, which could be used as a very intermediate burnable gas here. Yeah, you have a combustion generator and you have a gas turbine. Really? A gas turbine is actually not so bad with the creosote. Yeah, so you'd need to have this one, unfortunately, because of what we're doing here. So I can make an MV version of the gas turbine, power the MV pump, and then fill it with creosote cells. No, I think we're talking now, my friends. I think we're talking here. Okay, give me... I want to do that. Give me a moment here to look into... Let's see if I can make more circuits. If I feel like I have the energy to do it. If not, we'll come back and I'll be like, meh. By the way, I don't think we went through this. Let's take this out of here because I need this, actually. This is our setup. So I probably should have went through this because we had this one quest here that I forgot to talk about, and we handed it in. And I kind of derped up. I don't know how I missed that with you guys here. Oh, no, you know what? We never finished it. That's why we never had it. Okay, so we have another quest we can work on today. This one is the clay electrolyzing one. So basically, what we do is we go to our little biome over here, and I've been mining this guy here for the hardened clay. And we macerate the hardened clay through here, and it turns into clay dust. And then what we do with the clay dust is, well, it feeds in here, but I had to pick up a bunch in my hand. That's why that's there. What I actually usually have this is facing here, and then I put hardened clay in there and there. And then basically it takes the clay dust and electrolyzes and creates sodium, aluminium, and silicon. And it's all even. And basically, there you go. Look at all that. And that was like 2 trips worth, I guess. Not, like my inventory in a couple bags each time, basically. Maybe a bit more, but basically it got me all this lithium, sodium, aluminium, and silicon, obviously. So Very, very, very worth it. But I realized I had another quest here I wanted to work on, so I thought, okay, let's work on that. And it's this one. So we're gonna take coal, and actually we're gonna take their. Actually, I already took some before. I think I have it elsewhere, don't I? Yeah, because I took it from there, and where would I have more silicon? It'd be over here. I just didn't want to grab from that pile right now, to be honest, so I'm trying to find my other silicon pile, but maybe I don't. I want to make this redstone alloy, that's all. I had like a whole crap ton of this, and maybe I did throw it back in here. I thought, honestly... Yeah, I just didn't want to... Oh, I guess I could do this. I'll just take... Oh, no, it'll fill up anyways. I guess it doesn't matter, because you know what? The other ones have to empty out anyways, so... I just didn't want that to run yet, but it's not a big deal. Actually, you know what? Why are you making a big deal out of that? Now, let's go through that in the mixer. Because I don't actually mind it running, to be fair. I just needed to boil that quickly, and that was it. So, mixer, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully that's the right recipe. I don't know what's in there. Is it a number 2? Yep. Nice. People are dying, apparently. Okay, so that's actually what we wanted, so that's all good. Yeah, we wanted this for future usage, too. So look at all that aluminium. So I can pull this out now. So yeah, basically great way of that silicon dust. Remember we had the other way of making silicon dust, and I did that for fun. It was more like, hey, I have power, and you know, I was going to bed. I wanted to run something overnight because I kind of AFK. I'm a dirty person, but yeah, in the end, this was a useless setup, but that's all right. The machines will be used eventually for other things, so it doesn't matter. So what we can do with the redstone alloy is we can take this, and there's actually a quest, I'm sure, for this. Redstone. I'm guessing there is redstone alloy quests, but whatever. Because it is called redstone alloy. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know if I need a certain amount, you know, in my inventory to make, you know, maybe they want you to have 100 of these to do that. Obviously. Oh, is it working? Yep. Circuit 1 is correct. Now, obviously, you can change the circuit, use the gas or whatever, and get a better efficiency out of that. Who does that? And who in the right mind would be smart with efficiency? So we would cut it down by half. The heating would be down lower, and the electricity would be cut in half. Basically, if I were to put, you know, some oxygen gas in there, you save so much cost right now. Basically, we're just doing this for no reason. We're wasting time and we're wasting power. Now, right now, power isn't really an issue, but once you get on fuel, you're going to have to be smart and not waste your power. So once I start doing fuel processing itself, obviously, then I'll be a bit more smarter. But I thought, yeah, we could use that actually, because the reason I wanted to make this was because I wanted to increase the efficiency when it came to doing some of these parts. Like, for example, doing the glass tubes here. So the vacuum tube, you remember if we do this one here, we can, so if we do the annealed copper and the molten red alloy, which very little also, only 18 liters. So, and you'll get what, like 144 from one ingot. So what's the math? Is that like 10 or I don't know, divide by 18, 8. Okay. I like they do in 8s and 16, stuff like that. So yeah, obviously that's pretty good. You're going to get 32 vacuum tubes from one single of those ingots. I just thought that'd be smart for saving in the long run. So I just wanted to do that, honestly. So we're done it? Yeah, there you go. Whee! I swear there was a quest for this, my friends, but I don't know where it went. Ruby electrolyzing clay. We might as well grab that quest here in a minute. And then what else do we have here? Let's see if we can spot something here. I could be wrong. Maybe it was never in here. Oh, okay. So they're increased. Okay, use ISO on your farming tab to get galvanizing leaves to your 4 zinc and sulfur crush ores to purify ores. Use HV macerator to centrifuge ores to get a 10% chance of whole gallium. Okay. Use plentiful bauxite ores from the moon for arsenic on twilight forest is a great source. It can be multiplied by 4 times, so AC2 crust. Okay. So there you go. It's not the best, but whatever. We're already doing ways to make it a bit more efficient anyway, so it's not too bad. Do you guys see any of that dust around here? To be fair, I don't at all. I kept seeing it everywhere, but maybe there is no quest for it. Oil sand. That's not a big deal. We know about it anyways, obviously. We keep saying it, and I think it's going to be useful for some other stuff. Heck, it might even yell at us later on that we need it for something else later anyways. So if it does, we have it. If not, no big deal. I'm just surprised by that. So, oh yeah, you needed that. We were like, screw you. Ultra low, that's something else, yeah. Look at the fancy looking machines there later. I like that. Yeah, I don't see anything here. What is this? Dark side. Oh, okay. Ender IO stuff. Yeah, so electric steel. Oh, okay. So actually, this is actually related to some of this as well, I'm pretty sure. So, okay. But anyways, yeah, so that'll be good. We can melt this down and use this in the assembler. So let's clean this up if we can, please. There you go. That's really all we were doing here today. And then, yeah, we can go ahead and you're on auto export, right? So, oh, you suck. I can't fluid. Okay, so I need MV for this one too. See, you got to be careful because everything's going to bite you in the end. Oh, well, I needed to make these anyways for the future, so we have them. But obviously that was going to be a little useless right now since we're trying to make the MV stuff for later. But let's go ahead and do I have, no, I don't have a chest I can dump things in temporarily. Let's do that now. And we're going to go ahead, there you go, and grab a bunch of these resources for that other quest here. So it wanted us to do all this, 128 of each. Okay, so aluminium, sodium, and lithium. Let's turn you off. Oops. I'll just go like this, whatever. There we go. Okay. So we got that done. Okay. And then, so let's go get for our bag here. Might as well. Let's see. That's awesome. I have vacuum tubes. The reason I started to do the vacuum tubes is because I was one off. Because you remember we needed it for a circuit. So I just got enough to do a whole thing of the circuits now anyways, so that's funny. That was literally what I was doing that for. So anyways, I'm going to continue making these circuits anyways, and the circuit assembler will be back. Okay, I think we're going to end it here. We're getting the circuits thankfully going on here now, and we're just getting these guys going here. So I have it all going, which is great, and then I'll start making more of the MV ones. So the efficiency on there will be nice. This is still going here, I guess, yeah. Guess I could pick these up and cut them up or whatever anyways. And how's the battery doing here? Okay, we're good. That can process all those at least with no problem. Don't forget we do have that little issue there. So look at all the redstone alloy there we have too. Might as well process these up actually because I don't think it would hurt too much at this point. Now I don't know if there's, I just wonder if we're going to get any ding sounds. I don't think so. So we'll probably want some of that dust, so don't use it all up. There is going to be some needs for it, but at the same time, I guess there's not much for us right now for this. But yeah, so this is our gallium stuff, right? So like this is the cool part about this is mostly for the fact that we have more than enough here. Look at 28. So we got insane amount. We got all this stuff plus, you know, we're going to cut this one up plus we have all the other stuff from before. So we have more than enough of the wafers and stuff to keep us going for quite a bit. So I'm not going to really worry too much about getting more of that. I will get some over time, but I think even just the EXP bucket version might not be so bad. I could even try to look into like auto crafting this in the future. That alone would just make that, you know, easier, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because we're doing it so efficiently now and we got a jump on being very efficient on it, which I think was the big key there. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty stoked, or whatever the kids say these days. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. And I'm going to probably try to get this stuff running. So by the next episode, you might actually see me pumping in some oil into this place. We'll see. I kind of want to get it done. So I'll make sure I do a really, really good walkthrough of how I've done it and how I'm doing it, things like that, and walk you through all the steps. And so you're not going to miss out it actually, you know, how it's done and working. But it's more for the fact that it's just a lot to piece together. It might just be one of those things that, you know, it might be easier for me to do that. Or I might just prepare for it and get ready for it tomorrow, and then we can do it together in the morning. But either way, we'll find out. You'll see if we get some of it up or if we wait. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.